This drill is a hamstring activation sprint prep drill. Okay, what we're gonna work on is some straight leg pulling where we are going to build. We're gonna increase intensity, we're gonna increase the power at which we're pulling down to move ourselves forward. So at first, when we're starting our build, it's gonna be really quick chops where I really want you to focus on the hamstrings, pulling that foot down into the ground. Okay, so we'll go from chops to then more of a pull. It's gonna turn into more of a sprint speed with that. And then finally, once we've gone through the chops to the pulls, then we will get into a sprint. So the space you have, we'll go chops into a little pull, chops into a little pull, then we'll go pull into sprint, pull into sprint. If we had 40 yards, we would go through chops, pulls, sprints, all in one fluid progression. But if we've got a smaller space, we break it up into, again, chops, pulls, pulls to sprint. So how this is gonna build out is you're gonna start at one end. You're gonna cover just about 5 yards. Okay, so in 5 yards, I want you to think, can I get 1,000 chops in 5 yards? That's the intensity and the turnover that we're looking for. Okay, chop, 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 chop. Then once we hit 5 yards, then we can start to pull a little bit more, get really aggressive with that down and back. So here we go. We're chopping. How many can I get? Strong arm action, hamstrings are firing. Then I'm gonna start to pull a little harder. Still focusing the down and back with that. Still thinking hammies, hammies, hammies all the way through. Okay, so that was the chops into the pulls. Now we'll go pull more into a sprint. So start with about the same 5 yards of the pulls. Then we can really get into the sprint. And when I say sprint, I'm air quoting because it's still gonna be straight leg, okay? We're not sprinting to where we start to bend our knees and cycle. It's all straight leg. So here we go, pull, 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 pull. Now I'm gonna start to sprint, lean back, get real aggressive with that. And that's how we're gonna build with those straight legs, getting the hammies fired up, getting ready to do some sprint work.